Okay, timer is set. We are ready to go. Welcome to My Day in 5 Minutes with Jared Weintraub. Hello, hi, howdy. I'm out of hello words, I guess. I was going to keep saying more, but my brain farted and I only came up with 3. So there you go. But it is Thursday, October 20th, 2016. And today I was a mailman. All by myself. But I'll get there in just a second. What happened this morning, you ask? What was the first thing that happened? What's the same thing that I always say at the beginning of every one? I woke up at 7 because I didn't know if I was going to have to work. It was a weird scheduling thing. I mentioned it before. But I woke up and it was 7 and I went back to sleep because I had to call work at 8, but I still wanted to wake up initially at 7 because that's going to be when I'm going to have to wake up, I think. So I set my alarm, woke up at 7, and then kind of went back to sleep. Samantha was getting up and getting ready for work, and so I was kind of talking to her and stuff, but I was mostly just kind of relaxing and then waiting to fall back asleep. Fell back asleep, alarm went off at 7:45, and then I turned it off, and then my official alarm went off at 8:03. Perfect time to call in. So call my boss. Asked if I was officially working today or not, and they said that I was, and to show up at 9:30. So then I had to wait around for a little bit. Got up and I made my lunch and did all that good stuff, and then out the door I went to the office to become a mail carrier for the United States Postal Service. And then I got there and I got everything all ready and it was ready to go, and I was like, hey, supervisor, what am I doing today? Because like I said, I'm just the fill-in. I don't have like a regular route or anything. I have a zip code that I stay in, but I don't have like my own thing yet. So then I was like, what am I doing? He told me that I was gonna help do this part of a route, but the vehicle that I was gonna take was broken. It broke down the night before, so I had no vehicle to take, and so I had to team up with one of the other new guys and help him and split up the work. So I wasn't all by myself initially. So then we got back from doing that whole thing where I was carrying, it was probably, I'm gonna say like 30 pounds of magazines just in this arm. It was probably more than that. It was heavy. It gave me a bruise in my elbow area. It's like in the inside of your elbow. How does that even happen? That's how, I guess. No, not really. That didn't really happen. That's where like it butts up against everything. Anyway, it was crazy heavy. But we knocked that out, and then we headed back to the office to find out what else we were going to be doing, and there was still only the one vehicle, and the one guy just needed to do pickups, and that's not a 2-person job. So he told me, since I was newer, that I was just going to take a break, and then when my vehicle showed up, it would be about in an hour. I was waiting for the vehicle to show up, and it still never came. So I was asking anybody, hey, like I just walked around the office like, hey, what can I do? I wanted to be helpful instead of just sit around. And so I started doing a bunch of like organizing and separating and all this stuff, and scanned a whole bunch of packages. And basically I was doing clerk work, and I'm a carrier, not a clerk. They're two totally different things. But now I know how to do clerk stuff. So now I have a leg up on some of the other people in that office, just because I try and help whenever I can. But then finally my vehicle showed up, and I got to go and help somebody. I did a whole street. I did all of First Street in El Cajon. Not all of it. I did a chunk of First Street. Delivered a whole bunch of apartments there on First Street. And then I went back to the office, and then I thought I was going to get to go. And he was like, hey, nope, we have these 6 packages that need to be delivered in Blossom Valley, which is pretty far east. But since I know the area, I got them in my truck. Off I went, delivered all those packages. Then I was supposed to go to SeaWorld because they were having their big Halloween event meeting. And since I'm still employed with SeaWorld, I was supposed to go to that. But I got off work at 6:50. 9:30 to 6:50 was my first shift officially, which is a pretty long time. But then since I got off so late, I didn't have time to go to SeaWorld, which was a bummer because I really wanted to go and see everyone. But then I just came home and hung out with Samantha for a little bit. We were both really hungry, so we went to Maraschero's. It's a nice little Italian place, which happens to be right across the street from the post office that I work in El Cajon. So we had some Italian food, came home, hung out, listened to a little bit of music, and now I'm doing this, and I'm tired, and I have to go do it all again tomorrow, which should be more exciting. Hopefully I'll still have a vehicle there, but we'll find out more on that tomorrow. But that was my day today, and I'll let you know what happens tomorrow. But until then, I will see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me for another quality episode of My Day in 5 Minutes. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I'll see you tomorrow. Just made it.